The last 3 framing layouts I did were so fast it felt illegal. I did this plan in 7 minutes and 58 seconds, this one in 7 minutes and 54 seconds, and this one in 6 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm going to show you the simplest framework I follow to get these results so that you can too. Let's start with the first one, which is rafter spans. The first thing to wrap your mind around with a structure is you will start at the top and work your way down, because that's the same way that gravity works. Now, the rafter span is the horizontal distance the rafter goes without another support. Most roof structures are built with 24-inch on-center rafters, so we are going to let the span limit, which is 11 feet, tell us where we need to add a support line using a purlin. And by the way, if you hear a word you don't know, pause this video and go watch the video in the upper right corner. Now that we know our rafters are good, we need to look at what the rafters are sitting on. It's either a wall, a purlin, or a ridge, hip, or valley. Walls hold themselves up, so we won't worry about those. But we do need to add braces to the other guys. You should add braces to support your purlins and ridges every 4 feet, and the hips and valleys can be supported about every 6 to 8 feet. And if you don't have anything to set your braces on, just add a beam. And don't forget those porches and patios, because those are almost entirely held up by beams. If you guys like this plan and want to build it, you can download the entire construction set for free by clicking the link in the description. Enjoy. Awesome. Our roof is supported. Let's move on to the ceiling. Most ceilings are framed with 24-inch on-center joists, usually 2x6s, so we are going to check all rooms for the span limit, which is 13 foot 11 inches. And for rooms that don't work, we will add beams to break the span, or we will increase the depth of the joists to a number that does work. So the roof is done and the ceiling is done too. Next up are the walls, which contain headers. We want to make sure all the headers make sense based on how wide the openings are. You can either check this table in the IRC, that means the International Residential Code, or you can calculate your header manually if there's a heavy weight on it. Which brings me to the last item. Double check all the places in your framing where beams are supported. You have to remember that beams carry a lot of weight, so you need to make sure that weight has a good support path all the way down to the foundation. And that's all. So if you guys have learned from this and found it helpful, please share it with somebody else so that we can get more people understanding framing.